conversations. Instead, it unexpectedly became the center of one of the biggest chemistry discussions in C entertainment this year. Every episode seemed to produce another viral Daishin moment. Whether they were cooking together, joking during group games, or simply sitting beside each other quietly watching the ocean, viewers couldn't stop noticing the natural energy between them. What made everything even more emotional was how effortless it all looked. Unlike heavily promoted drama pairings that sometimes feel forced for publicity, Shen Yu and Dylan Wang's interactions in the In 2026 felt strangely real to many viewers. Fans online described their vibe as comfortable, familiar, and even dangerously natural. Some even joked that the production team should stop placing them beside each other because the chemistry was becoming impossible to ignore. The internet especially lost control during one late-night scene where the cast members were exhausted after a long day. While everyone else was distracted, Dylan quietly handed Shen Yu a drink without saying anything. She looked surprised for a moment, smiled softly, and thanked him in a voice so gentle that fans immediately began clipping the moment everywhere. It wasn't dramatic, but it felt intimate in the way only genuine comfort between two people can feel. And that's exactly why audiences are melting over them again. Their connection goes far beyond the In 2026. Ever since Meteor Garden turned them into one of the most iconic on-screen pairings in Asian drama history, fans have remained emotionally attached to their dynamic. Years have passed, both stars have grown individually, and they've worked on different projects, but somehow the spark still appears whenever they reunite. What surprised viewers most this year was how mature their relationship now feels. Back during their earlier years, their interactions were playful and chaotic, almost like teasing classmates constantly fighting and laughing together. But in the In 2026, there's a quieter warmth between them. They look like two people who deeply understand each other without needing to speak too much. Fans noticed Dylan becoming unusually attentive around Shen Yu throughout the show. During stressful moments, he often checked her reactions first before speaking. During games, he instinctively stood beside her. Even when the group laughed loudly together, viewers spotted moments where Dylan's attention subtly returned to Shen Yu again and again. Shen Yu, on the other hand, seemed visibly more relaxed whenever Dylan was nearby. Her natural laughter appeared more often during scenes with him, and viewers pointed out how comfortable she looked during their conversations compared to other interactions on the show. Many fans described their energy as home-like, something difficult to fake even with editing. On Chinese social media and fan communities, clips of their interactions quickly spread everywhere. Reddit discussions exploded with viewers debating whether the chemistry was simply nostalgia or something deeper. Many admitted that even after watching countless drama pairings over the years, Shen Yu and Dylan Wang still feel different together because their connection appears so unforced. One fan wrote that their chemistry shines through the screen, while another said watching them together feels like revisiting a relationship audiences emotionally grew up with. What makes this reunion even more emotional is the timing. Both stars are now much more experienced in the industry. Dylan Wang has become one of the most recognized actors in Chinese entertainment, balancing dramas, variety shows, and major endorsements. Shen Yu, meanwhile, has continued slowly rebuilding public appreciation through her sincerity and warmth on variety shows. Recent episodes of the In 2026 especially touched viewers after emotional moments where Shen Yu opened up about feeling overwhelmed by kindness and support. Seeing Dylan quietly support her during those vulnerable moments only intensified fan emotions. There's also something fascinating about how neither of them aggressively fuels romance rumors. In fact, both stars often behave casually and naturally instead of leaning into dramatic fan service. That's probably why the chemistry feels even stronger. Nothing appears overly calculated. Even small interactions suddenly become meaningful because viewers sense authenticity behind them. Of course, not everyone believes there's romance involved. Some fans insist the pair simply share a deep friendship built over many years of working together. Others believe production teams understand exactly how popular the pairing remains and intentionally highlight their moments during editing. But regardless of where people stand, almost everyone agrees on one thing: their chemistry is impossible to ignore. Another unforgettable moment happened during a beach gathering scene celebrating Shen Yu's birthday. The atmosphere was soft, emotional, and full of laughter as the cast spent time together near the ocean. Fans immediately noticed Dylan's expression while watching Shen Yu smile during the celebration, calling it one of the warmest moments in the entire season. It's these tiny unscripted reactions that keep audiences emotionally invested. Even viewers who normally avoid celebrity shipping admitted they found themselves smiling while watching Shen Yu and Dylan Wang together again. Some longtime fans confessed they didn't realize how much they missed seeing them interact until the In 2026 brought them back onto the same screen regularly. And honestly, that might be the real reason this pairing still matters so much. In an entertainment industry filled with carefully manufactured moments, Shen Yu and Dylan Wang give viewers something that feels strangely genuine. Their chemistry doesn't rely on dramatic declarations or forced romance edits. Sometimes it's just the way they look at each other during conversations. Sometimes it's the quiet concern in Dylan's voice when Shen Yu seems tired. Sometimes it's Shen Yu laughing before Dylan even finishes speaking because she already understands his joke. Those little details are what audiences connect to emotionally. As the show continues airing, fans are already predicting that their interactions will remain one of the biggest talking points of the season. Every new episode creates fresh viral clips, fresh fan edits, and fresh debates about whether their connection is purely friendship or something more complicated hidden beneath years of history. But perhaps the reason people can't stop watching them is simpler than that. Some pairings just create magic together. No matter how many years pass, no matter how much their careers evolve, Shen Yu and Wang still have the rare ability to make viewers feel something with the smallest glance or quietest smile. And in the end 2026, it finally reached a point where even they seemed unable to completely hide it anymore. Before you go, lovely viewers, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Shen Yu, Wang, the in 2026, and all the latest entertainment news and emotional celebrity moments.